just wanted to have a go at making another potential Christmas gift. Lovely, isn't it? It's a feather trinket tray. Now, I'm sure you've all seen this one before. I've just done a bit of research, found a whole load of videos where people have used this on YouTube. And yeah, it's a nice one. But what I did want to use is some modern materials with it. Say modern. The videos I found were all at least a couple of years old. Because it is an older mould design now, I guess there's not many people doing things with it. So I just wanted to use some of my newer materials. So I'm getting my gloves on. Is that funny or is it me? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, getting my gloves on. I'm all PPE'd up. We're going to chuck in some of my beautiful gilding flakes, I think. Maybe shards, don't know. And then some beautiful pigments on the back here. Let's see how it goes. Right, resin time. The resin I will be using, as usual, is my Epoxy Resin, and this is lovely stuff. It'll have no problem dealing with the depth of this. It'll go up to quite a decent depth. It's not a deep cast one, but it yeah, it will go fairly deep by I think I've had about 4 centimeters out of it so far. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do. I'm thinking it's something like 3 centimeters, but I've definitely had more than that out of it. There we go. So it's a 1-to-1, nice and easy for the hard of thinking like me. Sorted. There we are. Just going to mix this up and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, I'm back and stirring away. As you can see, this hasn't quite cleared yet, although I stirred too fast and filled it with bubbles. Not worried about that, but you know. Anyway, yeah, I've had a thought. I've got a pigment powder from Just For You online, and it's called Amethyst. Now, I think I might want to put a little bit of sparkle in, and as well as that, it's pearlescent, and it's a very subtle deep purple. But yeah, I'm thinking add a little bit of sparkle as well, maybe. And then round the edges, that's cleared. And round the edges, I'm going to go for something like, I don't know whether to use the flakes, gilding flakes. I'll just go in with some shards. They're like mirror finish. Yeah, let's do shards. Now, I'm going to need to split this into a separate pot so I can get the 2 colours. I don't know whether I've mixed enough here, but I can soon whip up a bit more if I need to. So, there we are. Shards in first then. Let me find them. Where have I put them? Oh, for goodness sake, I am hopeless. Here we go, shards. Look, it's like glitter, but more substantial. And complete, oops, yes, let's put lots. She says it like she meant to do that. Yeah, it's like, it almost looks like little bits of chips of mirror. It's amazing stuff. So that's from Just For You online, and it's called Silver Shards. So we're going to chuck that in, and look how shiny that is. And while that's settling down, I'll mix up the other one. This is going to be a real quick, easy make, folks. So what I'm going to do is pour it down into the side like so. But I am allowing it to come up over the centre. The only bit I'm concerned about is the little stalk. It's got a stalk down here. So I do want to make sure it goes down there okay. I'm going to do a bit of squishing anyway, because that doesn't take as much resin as I thought it did. Okay, I'm going to get my little... Yeah, I think I've put way too much in there. Let's go around. I'm going around gently because I don't want to go scratching the mould. So I hope I'm not. That has taken way less resin than I thought it would. Right, let's see if we can sort out this stalk here. I think I might need to poke into it. Yeah, There we go. Just making sure we're getting some resin and some sparkle down into there. I'm stunned. That has taken nowhere near as much as I thought it would. So I've got a load left over. Not a problem. Always got somewhere I can chuck it. Got a little side project going on over here, which at some point I'll show you all. Just going to get a cloth and have a clear up. Just letting that settle a bit. Now, I'm quite happy for... Oh, for goodness sake. I am being messy tonight. I am going to let that... the shards sink somewhat, and I'm clearly not going to need all that resin, am I? That's amazing. I really thought there was more depth in this. Anyway, the other thing I was going to use is this. It's the amethyst pigment powder, and it's dark and it's subtle, and I'm going to pour some of this off because I am clearly not going to need much. All right, I'll do something with the rest of this. It's taken me by surprise, that has. Oh, this isn't amethyst. Sorry, this is the dark blue. Oh, go with it, woman. It's a dark, subtle blue. Gosh, I'm talking rubbish tonight. Yes. Oh, the amethyst's over here. That's it. But actually... yeah, not unhappy with that. Let's just do the blue. I just picked up the wrong one. Hey, goodness me. What a numpty. I think that might look rather nice against the silver. Look at this colour. I was using it for something else earlier. That's why it's out. Annoying thing is, this is the colour I was trying to achieve when I was mixing something up a few days ago. So I've got way more of the silver than I intended, and a lot less of the what was going to be a different colour. It's just generally a bit of a comedy of errors. Come hang out in my craft room where it all goes wrong. You know, sometimes you can plan these things to the nth degree and then end up doing something completely stupid and different, and it works out really well. I'm hoping this might be one of those moments. Now, what to do with the rest of that glitter? Not the glitter, the blue. Is that up to the brim? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to encourage a bit of this down the sides because I don't think that's going to mix. So I'm just going to push it down like that. Now, if you ever had any doubt that I really did make things up as I go along, now you know. I said about planning to the nth degree. I don't do that. I might plan a bit once in a while, but, you know. Messing about time again, people, messing about time. Now, some of that silver has come up to the surface, but I'm hoping that some of this blue will go down into the veins of the feathers. Let's try and get a bit down into his little spike at the end there. Now, I think I can get away with just a little bit more. Like this. Just a little bit more. Now I've got to work out what to do with the rest of this resin. Going to chuck it in that side project, I think. Let me show you what the side project is actually as I'm talking about it. Let's see if I can move this. Yeah, made a total mess. Over here, and I've just chucked in that glitter as well. I'm making a messy tray, and because I'm doing Christmas stuff at the moment, it's going to be a very sparkly messy tray. Here's my previous ones. Look, it's where I just chuck all the last of my resin, and you end up with either a tray that's really beautiful and you might be able to do something with, or you end up with an almighty mess that you can just use to put a silicone mat on the top and use it to put your stick down in so you don't get all this mess that I've got over here. Anyway, I've chucked all this glitter in during the course of this afternoon because I've been doing a load of glitter stuff. Now I've got onto evening and there's tons of glitter in it. A lot of that's still wet, obviously. I've only just put the shards in, haven't I? Feel free to kill yourself laughing. Look, isn't this what crafts are about? Having fun. So that is going to be a new messy tray. There's room for a bit more in there as well, look. So I'll top it up. And then, yeah, what I tend to do is just when I've got a bit of silicone left over as well, I pour that into the top of them. And then you've got a removable silicone mat that you can take out when you want to clean this little tray up. And I really must start using them again because I'm making an almighty mess here. See? Don't you see that? Almighty mess. Anyway, I'm going to clear that up and I will see you for the demould of, well, might as well do that, don't we? See you later. Right then, shall we have a demould? Let's do the little messy tray first. I'll make the silicone mat for this later. Oh, that's pretty. Considering I've just been chucking all my leftovers in. Anyway, there we are. Let's put that to one side. Give the mould a little clean later. Right, now this is the first time I've used this mould, so I'm not sure how easy these are to I was going to say how easy they are to demould, but it looks like it's going to be really easy. Oh, it's just a little bit soft. As in, it's not soft, it's just that I think it's so thin. It's got some give to it. Anyway, it's cured, so it's not that. Let's hope this firms up. That might make it easier to get out, actually, mightn't it? You know what? I'm going to leave it a few more hours. I am. Right then. Already demoulded the little tray. And here it is. So I think that's rather nice for something I just chucked a load of leftovers in. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Now, because it's so thin, it did take a little bit longer to cure than normal. But, so hopefully it's okay now. When I say cure, it was just still that little bit bendy. There's a little bit of give in it now, but only slightly. Looks as if that colour has gone down how I wanted it to, and I've ended up with quite a clear down the centre. So I should have like a shading effect, which is rather nice. Try not to turn it over. I don't want to spoil it. Spoil the surprise. Right, here we go. Let's see if I can do this without breaking his little stalk off. I'm just going to have to... Oh, yes, it went. It's okay. I was going to say, I'm just going to have to pull and hope for the best. Right. Nice shine on the back. It's very lightweight. I can see now why it's thinner than I thought it was. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That dark blue is lovely. I must try that again with less of the silver, as I did originally thought it was going to be. But isn't that nice? Another simple Christmas gift idea make thing for you then. So if usual things, if you've liked this video and you want to see more, then please do hit the subscribe button. It's down here somewhere. And also if you'd give me a like and drop me some comments, let me know what you think. Do you reckon I should have another go at this with, you know, less of the silver and more of the blue? Don't know. Nice to see an older mould design when we're all fighting to get the latest moulds. It's nice to see one of the older mould designs back in action, I think. Anyway, I'll see you for the next video then, folks. Thanks, everyone. Bye.